Hello there everyone, my name is Kooei Goose, and in this first in a series of 100 fact-finding interviews with key librarians around the country, I am talking to Mr. Simon Hart. Good morning, Mr. Hart.
Oh, good morning, Kooei. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. And like I said, we have never met before. That's very important. No, this isn't a biased interview in any way, shape, nor form.
It's true. Never.
Exactly. Now then, my first question about librarians, I can't pronounce the word there, librarians, is, what do you think? Cardigan, jumper, or blazer?
Oh, that's a tricky one. Well, I think the cardigan is a really good standby.
Yes.
You always have a cardigan on the back of the seat for an emergency. That's always a good thing, because libraries are generally very cold because the heating's rubbish in most libraries. So, cardigans.
Yes.
Blazers for any formal occasion, like standing behind the counter.
As a formal occasion, standing by that's a good customer service level, very good. Now then, my next question is something very dear to every librarian's heart. What are the components of a good cup of tea?
Well, mug. First of all, you've got to have have the correct mug. At Birch Hill Library, for instance, I have a body in the library mug.
Yes, in the library.
I know. We laugh a lot about that.
Yes, I bet you do. There's not much else funny happens there, I bet.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. Then the right tea for the right occasion. I know.
Which tea is that? Is it Assam? Is it Darjeeling? Is it PG Tips?
Well, PG Tips I think is a good everyday one. Darjeeling is your treat tea. I do like Darjeeling. Assam, very good for most occasions, I find.
And what about Earl Grey?
Well, I'm not a big Earl Grey fan, I'm afraid, Kooei.
Earl Grey is basically washing up liquid with a few tea leaves in it.
Yes.
I wouldn't drink it out. It's vile! Absolutely vile!
But my colleagues, because they're all women of a certain age, as like to work in libraries, they all like all these horrible herbal teas. Chamomile and ginger and mint. What's that all about?
Yeah, right. That's very good, thank you on that. Now, my next question is more of a library question.
Okay.
There are a lot of books in the world, aren't there?
That's true.
Hundreds of them, I've heard. Now, of all of these books, which of them has your favourite cover?
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Yes,
you should never judge a book by its cover, Kooei.
Oh, yes, you can. I like red books.
Red books?
Red books. They have exciting stories, I find.
What?
Yes. That's how it works. A red book for excitement, a blue book for dull, and a green book for a saucy romp.
I'm stunned into silence by this.
Oh, you see, my heart to interview children has hit facts. And adults. There's any adults watching. Hello, adults.
But we did
watching this. You should be doing something better, like looking after your children, and saying, "Don't watch silly geese talking about library crap on the interwebs."
But we did have a child once who took apart the children's library and filed all the books by colours rather than by the title or author.
Very sensible. I like the sound of that.
I thought you'd like that.
Yes. Now, what's the secret of a successful library?
If I knew that, I'd have one.
It's true. I think it's having books in the right colour order, as we've discussed.
Well,
that
yes,
would make it very good for me. And if that's successful, I like it. Very good. Now then, as a top high-flight librarian in the world of book borrowing, yes. Well, you told me you were when I invited you on here. And we're not paying you a fee otherwise. Now, as a top-flight librarian, thinking about the upcoming junior assistant baby librarians, wet behind the ears and who don't know their Dewey from the Library of Congress.
Right.
What would be the one tip you would give these wannabes about reaching the heights?
Get a stepladder?
I'll do the gags, mate.
Know your alphabet and know your numbers. If you can do that, you can do anything in a library.
Thank you very much. I would also say, of course, children, having a strong wrist for stamping books. Very important. I'd like to thank Mr. Hart for his insightful comments. And next week, we'll be talking to another exciting... You've been cancelled! What? Oh, the ignominy of it all. Goodbye.
Where's my fee?